Alright, so welcome to KF Rants. I'm Ame Shizin, and today we'll be talking about blank checks. Now, blank checks are a staple in the pay to win community and are often used for 240k rep, which is nice, something to wet your cock with, slather it on us puny payless scums, us puny fun to play players. But the problem with blank checks is well, the balancing. See, when you make a game, and this is often the biggest problem with mobile games, when you make a game, you need to take in consideration the balance between fun to play players and pay to win players. You can have a paywall in your game, but the paywall must not be so high that you cannot get in-game content or grind it out. We see this with the newer Battlefront Star Wars games. That pissed off a lot of people. Like, how the fuck am I supposed to grind this shit out and someone can just buy it? Like, it's literally impossible. Unless I spend money, I can't get this tool. Now, this is more of a problem in Chaos Fighters 3, where there's certain things that you, unless you're dropping like $500 on, you cannot use. But the big spending, usually Chinese players, will take advantage of this. However, we're here to talk about blank checks. Now, here's why blank checks are bad. Blank checks are put into guild rep. Now, I heard this was patched, but I keep seeing it in my server, so I don't think so. And we're the first servers, so we experience the most bugs out of any servers. Another problem with blank checks is that once it's put into that guild rep, unless someone else spins in another guild, it's literally impossible for you to catch up. Like, you cannot catch up. There's no grinding, no sky summoning, no buying rep, no auction. Hell, that shit never works. But you literally cannot catch up. And another big problem with blank checks is, well, the way it works. You get 240k reputation points, and reputation coins. Now, this is one of my biggest criticisms of it, because you literally unlock everything in the game. With 240k, you automatically unlock it. Now, many people might come with a rebuttal and say, well, you can use Sky Blessing a couple times. Like, any pay to win that's serious would easily... Shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Any pay to win my fucking ass. They barely have like 1k rep off that. And even if they use the equipment box, which is 35k rep, they still wouldn't be able to buy every motherfucking thing in the goddamn shop 6 times over. With 2 of those motherfucking things, you can dead-ass go all the way to level 80s. And if you really wanted to try with 6 of those motherfucking things, don't correct me on this, I'm not exactly a math whiz, you can... 6 fucking blank checks. That's goddamn ridiculous. Like, you could buy your way all the way to motherfucking level 100. You can skip to endgame. Imagine grinding all that goddamn time to endgame only for some fucking random stupid ass noob of a nigger to come through and just buy his way to endgame. Like, is that a little broken? Now, you might be questioning, well, you can really buy your way to endgame, right? Well, there's a thing called XP packs. Now, most KF veterans will tell you buying XP packs is a fucking big ass waste of rep. The best XP pack only is 150k XP, and that's dick compared to, you would literally have to buy like 10 of those to even get close to leveling up at a certain point in your 70s and late 60s. So you gotta imagine that these big spenders have to be at least dropping 30 of these like a level just to get decent amount of XP. Decent. And they could literally do anything with that kind of rep. Now, you may be like, well, they have their money, they have the resources, so they should be able to spend it. I'm not criticizing them for wasting money on a mobile game that much. I mean, $1,000 on a mobile game. Hey, if you got the dough, you got the dough. But I'm just saying, man, you could have wasted on Postmates or something. I wouldn't do it, but I don't knock your hustle. But what I'm trying to say is that it is not balanced for the future servers to have to deal with this shit. Maybe some KF players want to actually play KF, but they don't have the funds or transactions to spend. They probably broke teenagers. And it's not really fair that these broke teenagers got to deal with grown-ass motherfucking men dropping 3k or 10k on a goddamn game and not knowing how to play it and just getting left behind. It's not fair. It's not healthy for the fan base. And ultimately, it's probably going to end up being either Chaos Fighters 3 or the OG Chaos Fighters 1. And I have a lot of optimism for Chaos Heroes, but I'm afraid that the more these blank checks keep going, the more people are just going to half-ass their way through the game. It ruins the experience. Events are needed to help the player guide through the game, but a too good of an event ruins the fucking playstyle of the game. There is no grinding. This game is not an AFK. That's what CF3 is for. This game is for fucking grinders and for people who put the time and the effort to make sure they make a good character. And if you don't want to put that time and effort in, then we can't fucking talk. I'm sorry. It's just facts. And that's simple. Now, if you know what the fuck you're doing, I commend you. But for all you motherfuckers that are playing copycat, stop doing that shit. And learn how to play.